Okay, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We
Morning.
down here. I want to first of all, I want to introduce myself. I'll let my senior introduce himself.
Well, welcome to the 30th Annual Barraterre Regatta and Festival. My name is Danny Strawn, former Commodore of the National Family Iron Regatta, now Commodore Emeritus, and my co-host is Luke Bethel. Luke Bethel is the chairman of the protest committee at the National Family Island, and Luke has had many years doing this, and so Luke, welcome to this broadcast, and
Thank you. Thank
we've
you.
done this before as a team, and so everything should work well.
Yes, and right hand Carson, he presents us to the world, so we can't miss that.
Yeah, I also want to say welcome to the world. This broadcast is live on Facebook and YouTube, and we're broadcasting from one of the major islands of the Bahamas, Exuma, and in particular, Barraterre, settlement of Barraterre by the sea, city by the sea. And so the first race this morning is the ocean race, whereby we have 13 boats participating in that race. The race should be about 10 miles, and we have 13 boats in that race. We have Patent Pride sailed by Dwight Roll, Golden Girl sailed by Tyrone McKenzie, Raging Bull sailed by Shadrach Ferguson, Confusion sailed by Jawanti Roll, Lady Eunice by Joan Smith, Malora by Eric Taylor, Miss Roy by Will Perotti, Bullridge by Brandon McPhee, New Eyes by Hansel Roll, Hogtusk Perez Wright, Slaughter Jason Roll from Black Point, Queen Bucktown Pat Smith, and Grinder Boy Huey Lloyd Barraterre. So yeah, Luke, there you have it. Those are the boats, and they're off and running, and we can't tell who's leading right now.
Oh,
But as
yep.
they get closer to us, we'll
Right.
get a pretty good idea of who's leading.
Yes,
It's
Danny.
a 10-mile course.
Yep. And not this of skippers. How do we go age wise and seniority and sailing wise? Who would be senior person there?
Huey Lloyd, by without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
80,
Okay.
80 years old, and
Oh wow.
he's still sailing.
Okay,
So
good
he's the
stuff.
senior skipper here
There
today,
you go. Okay,
right?
respect to Mr. Lloyd. Okay.
And all the others are probably pretty much
Uh-huh.
in their 40s and early 50s. So, but the senior skipper here today is Huey Lloyd, and he's sailing a boat by the name of Grinder Boy, which he built for the owner.
Okay. Yes, and as we take a look out on the waters now. It's a 10-mile race. Everybody has gotten off the line. Um, they're occupying the full space of the harbor. Some all the way to the north, some still down here to the
The south side,
south,
yeah.
and then you have one or two still down here to the west. That means they're further behind.
Before,
But lots of tactical freight sailing going on now, and as approaching this windward mark, it looks as though, Donnie, those three that are far to sea are going to make this on one shot.
yeah,
And
it
that's
looks
the
that way.
marker.
They're gonna leave that buoy starboard.
Uh,
When we talk about starboard and port, the easiest, description of starboard is the fact that you have the tiller in your left hand,
on your right.
and right, yeah, and then on the port side,
Right.
you have the tiller on your right hand. So that is the difference between port and starboard,
Yes, the wind on your right shoulder. Yep,
right,
yep.
and it's almost analogous to the red and the green light. The starboard boat always has the right of
Right, right.
way.
Now, remember now those big routes, Emeritus, that you put down. Starboard always has the right way, but there are situations where
Yeah.
some pressure where they'll have to give way
Give way,
or
yeah.
turn away.
Turn away coming to the
Or
to
that
the
nature.
the
Yeah,
marker once they get into the zone, and
right,
if the port boat has quite a comfortable lead,
right,
the port boat can turn without
right, right,
fouling any other boat on the starboard tack
right.
going around. So folks, this broadcast is coming live from Barraterre in Exuma, the little city by the sea, and it's being, you can see it live on Facebook, the Barraterre page, and also YouTube. So we're broadcasting all over the world, and you're looking at the emerald waters in the front of us. It's such a beautiful sight to see, these 13 boats on the water there. The backdrop is just excellent. Of course, sailing is our national sport, and so what we're seeing today is the sloop boats sailing here this morning in this ocean race. They tuning up for the series race, which will be sailed over the next 2 days, today and Monday. So we're off to a very good start, and the boats are doing quite well. And can't tell who's in the lead, but in terms of boats that have finished tops in the National Family Island, Luke, the favorite boat certainly would have to be Patent Pride. So she finished quite high in the national. She finished sixth overall, which was a very competitive race consisting of almost 38 C-class boat in Georgetown this year.
Okay, yes. Well, you jumped on Pattern Pride, and there were other competitors there.
Oh, sure.
Persons have made adjustments. Persons were knocking on the door, so this can go either way, right?
Right. Yeah, this race can go either way because we have a lot of these boats are sailing pretty close to each other, and they're doing quite well. From that standpoint, we should see who's going to get up to the windward marker
Marker, yeah.
first. And from my vantage point, it looks as if that boat there. I don't see the number in that boat. Luke,
I'm gonna
maybe
try and pick it up.
if maybe we can pick that up in the drone, maybe we can give the audience the number of that boat who appears to be in the lead. None of them can make the windward marker, so they all would have to tack back for that marker.
Are you sure, Danny?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
they definitely can't make that marker from where they are right now. Once the drone goes up, we can tell you that boat that we think is in the lead and give you the name of that boat.
That's 21. That should be magic. It look as though it's I
21.
uh, you know the gambler, right?
Yeah. I don't know the number in the sail there.
I think it's a red boat, and that's 21. I think that's
20,
going to be Pattern Pride.
21. Patent Pride is 23. 21 is Raging Bull.
Okay.
If the number in the sail is 21, then that's Raging
Yes,
Bull.
I'm gonna check his regional will have a blue on the stern, a blue paint.
Well, her sail number should be 21. Were you able to make the number out there?
No, it's a red boat. If it's region bull has a blue stern.
But I think you look at the sail number. What is the sail number?
Yeah.
Sail number. So, folks, we off to start at the Barraterre 30th, 39th Annual Barraterre Regatta and Festival. This is the first day of of sailing, and the first race is the ocean race, and it's the Lawrence Lloyd Cup race. For the ocean race that underway here in Barraterre Harbor, and it's shaping up to be a very exciting race. The boats will have it's a 10-mile course, and the boats will have to leave the windward marker on the starboard tack.
Yes, just it looks as though that's 21 a red hull. I
Yes.
can't see there, but the other two, the second and third boat would be 03 and
Well, 03 would
that's
be Lady
unit.
Eunice. Lady
Yes,
Eunice.
03 and a blue hull, a very blue
Give
hull.
you give me the
I'm
numbers.
trying to pick up its numbers.
I can
Numbers
tell
very
you.
small.
Yeah.
I remember you said they won't make that mark. I think that boat's gonna make that mark, Danny.
Well, they have to leave it on starboard, so they got to tack back to
Yeah.
get there.
So he's making a very good pull there.
Yeah. You know. You see if the lead boat, which appears to be
Rage.
21, Raging Bull. She can't make that marker. None of them can make that marker from where they are. They'll have to tack back. And ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about tacking back, they're moving the sail from one side of the boat to the next, either from port to starboard or starboard to port. They're changing the sail from one side of the boat
Okay,
to the next.
03 and 45. Who is 45?
45, 45 should be, let's see,
Is this
45 should probably
is
be
eyes? Oh,
eyes
okay.
on.
There's eyes on.
45 is, let me see if I can find 45, the name,
Should be
45.
eyes. He's
Yeah,
putting pressure on
see,
Eunice.
keep your eyes on me. I know his number is 45, but so that should be eyes. Keep your eyes on me. Um, number 45.
Yes, and 03 is on his weather.
03 is on his weather. 03 is Lady Eunice.
Coming to the
And
mark.
45 is eyes on me.
Right. Still trying to get a clear peek at that number of the lead boat.
The lead boat,
I think it's 21.
21. Oh,
He's rounding the
he's
mark.
rounding the marker.
Yeah,
He's
I
made
told
it.
you.
Yeah, he's made the marker.
So that should be possibly Raging Bull. I'm trying to see the blue stern, the blue marking on the stern.
Yeah, he's made the mark. The other two boats have tacked back to the marker.
But they haven't talked yet. They're pressing it. They're going to strike the mark also.
Yeah,
They're going to make that. Yeah, this is 21. So that should be Raging Bull.
that should be Raging Bull.
Around the
21
mark.
coming around the marker.
Looks like Eunice as the she doesn't have the advantage, but she's on the weather of eyes. And they're going to make that mark.
Lady Eunice on the weather. Keep your eyes on him.
They're very close. So eyes has the inner track, so that's advantage eyes.
Yeah.
Eunice will have the give room.
Let's see.
Okay,
No.
Eunice is around.
Yeah.
Eunice around and eyes coming around now. Eyes, that's a close call, little mark, okay?
It's a close
On
call to
eyes.
the marker there.
Yep. Okay, so we have what seems to be Raging Bull, Eunice, and eyes.
Yeah. The
this
three
time.
the three boats in the front right now.
And 04. Would that who would 04?
That's
be?
late. That's a golden
Oh,
girl.
wow! They said they were going to have some improvements and shake it up this time around. Yeah,
Where is she the forward boat
she's the
going
forward boat coming to the mark.
to the marker?
Right.
That's, that golden girl. So she's doing quite well. She didn't do very well at Georgetown at the National Family Island Regatta. Had some issues, but she's sailing quite well now in this particular race. So they'll finish right here in front of the government, in
Right.
front of the government dock here,
Right.
and that once they finish, that would be the first race for the day,
Ocean.
ocean race at the 39 Annual Barraterre Regatta and Festival. So far it's been a pretty exciting race, despite the fact that the breeze is a little light, but they made it up here in good time. So that has been very well, in terms of timing from the start to finish.
All right. So it's not a blowout. Everything is still intact. With the other boats, with those three boats are separated themselves, 1, 2, and 3,
1, 2, and 3.
coming towards the finish. And like you said, Golden Girls has stepped it up a bit now. She's the fourth boat. I'm trying to get that fifth boat number for you. That had to tack. He had to tack.
Yeah, he had the tack for the marker. Well, Luke, we always say it's not over until the fat lady sings, but certainly the fat lady's going to sing on this one for
Yes, for
number 21, Raging
Raging
Bull,
Bull, yes.
out
Yes,
of Black Point. So she's
and
done very well.
indeed, indeed. And look as
The
though
breeze is beginning to pick up a little.
and look as though eyes with that bigger sail has applied the pressure and moved up into that second place beyond Eunice.
Yep. Oh,
Because
wow.
remember,
Eyes is taking over Eunice.
it's very close there. Very close.
The breeze is beginning to pick up a little bit,
Yep.
and they're moving much faster right now. And so it's been a good race. Testing the skills of these skippers
Yep. Yep.
and to be able to read the wind. And of course the boat must have some speed also in the hull. So with that combination,
Right.
you could very well have a winner.
I want to try and get a number of the fourth place boat.
I can't see it
Um,
from
I
here.
want. I want to. I'm wondering. I'm
Stand a
wondering
little
if
bit.
it's Queen. I'm really wondering.
It's
I
Queen.
can't see. I'm not. I'm not confirming anything at this point in time.
Well, I can tell you and tell the audience who tune in. The lead
What's
boat here
Queen's
coming
number?
to the
What's Queen's number? Sale number?
71, I think
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
So,
Those who are listening in, be about to finish the first race. The lead boat coming in is Raging Bull out of Black Point, number 21, the red hull boat, and she's doing quite well.
and it's a battle between Eyes and Eunice.
There's a battle between Keep Your Eyes on Him and Lady Eunice.
Yes.
Lady Eunice also out of Black Point, and Keep Your Eyes on Him, from Rollville, another settlement here in Exuma.
Then you have the Golden Girl
So
and Fort.
we have we got being Raging Bull coming. She hasn't crossed the finish line yet. She's pretty close, and she's had quite a little distance on the other boats. So there you go. You should hear the gun now. She just crossed the finish line. There you go.
Yes, and
Raging Bull.
Black Point is elated.
Yeah, boat. She's from Black Point.
And it's a good push with Eunice and keep your eyes coming.
Keep your eyes
But
on.
I see advantage
Yeah.
Eunice.
So it looks like Eunice,
I see advantage, yeah. A little
Raging
advantage,
Bull. Raging Bull is first.
yes.
And this
Eunice,
is pretty close between Lady Eunice.
no, she's got it. Eunice, and then you have eyes.
Lady Eunice is 3.
Yes, there are 3.
Lady Eunice. Yeah, Lady Eunice is second. And Keep Your Eyes on Him, which is done very well.
New eyes, yes, new eyes.
New Eyes. New Eyes, sailed by Hansel Rule. She did very good, very good. She came in third. So, ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. The first 3 boats across the finish line. In this order, Raging Bull out of Black Point first. Lady Eunice out of Black Point second. And New Eyes third out of Rollville, Exuma. Now we'll have to wait for the other boats to come in.
I just think Slaughter has just put a number on Queen.
Slaughter.
Yeah, she's just
Looks to be
past
Slaughter.
Queen. Yeah, she's just past Queen.
She just passed Queen.
And yeah, so that's Slaughter and Queen.
Slaughter number should be number 8. Is
Eight,
that number
eight.
8? So it's number 8. That's Slaughter. Here again, another boat out of
Hold on now. A couple of gray hulls. We still have yet for this year is Golden Girl. Golden Girl is in next.
Who's in front of Golden Girl?
This is Golden Girl and then
Oh, this is Golden Girl next.
right, this is Golden Girl here now.
That's number 404.
404, yeah.
Oh, so that's Golden Girl. So she's
yeah.
coming in fourth.
Indeed.
Oh, great. She sailed well. Golden Girl coming in.
And then Queen.
Golden Girl is fourth. And wow, the Queen.
And then Confusion. Oh,
That's Golden Girl there.
it's this Golden Girl right here.
And who's next behind Golden Girl? That's
Queen.
Queen. Wow, Pat has done well. She's coming in fifth.
Behind Pot is Confusion.
And next behind him is Confusion. Confusion, 6. Well, Confusion didn't confuse a lot of boats today. So
Yeah. Yeah, I probably think it's got a lot of work down
Ah.
there.
I mean, Queen has done very well. Amazing. And the next boat is Confusion coming across the finish line. So, ladies, infusion 6. So far, ladies and gentlemen, we still continue with the first race today, the ocean race, and the boats are still on the water. And so far, the following boats have crossed the finish line in this order: Raging Bull first, Lady Eunice second, New Eyes third, Golden Girl fourth, Queen fifth, and Confusion sixth.
And we are waiting now the rest of the
And
fleet.
we're now waiting for the rest of the fleet to come in.
Yes.
So they
They've,
a little distance off,
yes,
maybe
they've distanced themselves from
they're
that pack.
distance from the pack, so they should probably be coming in. I would say, Luke, in the next 5 minutes,
Yes, indeed.
if that
indeed.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
So despite the early challenges with the weather picked up a little bit, and so they were able to finish this race in good time.
Indeed. What's the name of Bullrich and Malora? You know, there's a little community argument on who's going to be the top dog of those two,
I don't know.
and they're coming side by side.
So you have
They're side by
who's
side.
who's now approaching the
Oh, it's
finish line?
No, they're not. They're coming towards it now. You're going
They're
to
coming towards the finish line. They'll probably get there in about
7-1-1.
7-1-1. That probably should be Hog Toss.
On the other, well, it doesn't have a number on the sail. Yeah, that's Hog Dust on Bullrich.
Hog Toss is 7-1-1, and
Bullrich.
Bullrich should be 1-7-1. Is it?
Bullrich doesn't have a number on the sail,
Bullrich, yes, number should be 1-7-1.
but she's walking by Hog Dust at this time. She just blew by her. That's Bullrich.
That Bullrich is gone by Hog Toss.
Yep. This.
And those two boats are owned by Fenton, Miller. They're two boats sailing. They're brothers and sisters here, or two brothers or two sisters, as we would call them. Oh, that's pretty close. So it looks as if, is
Yes.
it Bullrich you can see there?
Yes, Bullrich has. Yeah, I think he has Hog Dust under some
Yeah.
control at this time. Yep.
So Bullrich likely to come in seventh.
And then you have yep.
Let me know there. So we're looking
Okay,
at
Bullrich.
seventh.
Uh-huh.
Seventh. And then Hog
Hog
Toss.
Dust. And then Miss Rory.
Hog Toss. Hog Toss will be the 8th boat. No, Hog Toss, the 8th boat
On
coming.
Bullrich.
And the
Nine.
next boat is Miss Rory.
Miss Rory.
Miss Rory would be coming in 9th.
So that's Bullrich, Hog Dust, and Miss Rory. That's
So the other boats in the back would be, I suppose, Slaughter and who else? Grana Boy, I suppose. Miss Rory did very well. They all did well. So
yes, they completed the course, and
they
we hope,
completed the course
and we hope without violations.
without.
You know,
That's so.
so
There are
nothing
no.
goes to Supreme Court.
There are no protests or whatever the case may be.
Indeed.
But you never know. We got to wait until,
Committee comes in.
the committee comes in and the Commodore said,
Yes.
what is what.
But looking at it from our desk and our vantage point, we've seen everything was clear and clean.
Yeah.
No hookups.
So who's this next boat approaching the line? I don't see a number in her sail.
That should be Slaughter. That should be Slaughter 9. That's Slaughter. That's Slaughter.
Number 8?
He has a new sail. Lots of them are trying out new sails, so they won't have the number on it. But we can recognize.
Is that this one coming across? Is it Slaughter?
Yep.
I thought she's a great boat.
Have you called the name yet?
No.
That's Slaughter.
Is that Slaughter?
Yep, that's Slaughter.
A Slaughter, okay. So she would be the 10th boat. And so we left with
No,
Patton
I
Pride,
think you missed.
Malora.
I haven't seen Malora.
We got Patton Pride, Malora,
Slaughter, Patton
and Granite
Pride.
Bird and Granite Boy.
Slaughter, Patton Pride.
Slaughter. And who's the next one?
Barton Pride.
Patent Pride. That's number 23. Patent Pride is number 23. So she should be the 11 both. She should be the 11 both. And then the other two
Oh, it's
boats.
46. No, 46.
46. I don't see a 46. Hold
Oh,
a second.
Probably.
46 might.
Oh, 49. 46.
49 is. I don't know. No.
46.
Let me see. They don't have a number.
45.
45 is already new
Already,
eyes.
okay.
And so
No, that.
Uh,
No, it's a
23
it's
is just
yellow.
come in.
Yeah, that's 23 just come in.
So that's
Pride.
Patent Pride, 11th.
And we have 32.
Huh?
32.
32. Let me see if I have a name on 32. I don't see a number for 30 on my sheet. We'll have to wait until they get closer to see which boat is that. Well, folks, I don't see a 30. Okay.
32 and 45.
So we still have two boats still out there. They haven't finished the course yet, but they should come in. Number, I can't see that number. Is that 22 or 32?
32.
That's 32.
Yeah, who's missing off the list? 32.
That's Malora and Granda Boy, so I don't know which one is that.
Yeah, Malora.
What color is that boat?
Malora would be out to sea then, because she has a yellow hull.
And this boat here, Granda Boy, should have a brown hull.
A gray hull, like that.
So Luke, we're off and running. It's a good race so far.
Yes, we have.
And we still have two boats who haven't finished as yet. I think those two boats should be Granda Boy, sailed by Huey Lloyd, the oldest skipper in this fleet, and
Malora out to sea.
Malora, sailed by Eric Taylor.
What number you have Malora listed under?
Malora, in terms of a number, let me see.
45?
Malora is 95.
95, that's him.
Malora, her number is 95. So that should be
That's a yellow hull, yeah. That's a.
the yellow hull. She's
just
the one in
on
the back.
Yeah.
And in the front would be Granda Boy. What is number is Granda Boy? Do you see a number in her sail?
32.
32.
And you can peep.
Yeah. No, that's 95 is Malora. And Granda Boy is the boat all the way in the back.
And you know, Malora is one of the new boat that's on the scene now. Just came on the market. Her
Yeah.
debut was at in Farmerski. Where she
So
really,
she's-
she did put on a good showing there.
So she should be the 12th boat.
Indeed. Yes,
And the last boat should be yeah.
Granda Boy. Well,
Yeah,
Malora is
Granda
the last
Boy.
number. This is Granda Boy here.
What is Granda Boy there? Okay. Sorry. And Malora should be the last boat then.
Right,
Yeah, Malora is the last boat.
312. So change these numbers around.
Yeah, this one should be. Wait a minute.
This should be 13. And this 12. 13 and 12.
13. And Granda Boy should be
12.
12, yeah.
Yes, as I was saying, my Laura, you know, she came on the scene. Her debut was on Farmerski, and she did extremely well. And then she went to the big dance at the Family Island Nationals in Georgetown.
Right.
And what did we say? She faced the music, a performance.
You mean Malora
Yeah.
in Georgetown?
Yes, and she had a few technical difficulties.
She had a lot of technical difficulties in Georgetown, and
I wouldn't come in
But-
hard on this ocean race, but the series
Yeah,
race, he
yes,
said
yes,
he's going to
yes.
do something because the CEO of Malora,
Malora came. Malora didn't do too bad at the national.
that's what I'm saying.
She came in 17th
And in
out
farmer
of
ski, she did well.
38 boats. So
And she did well.
so
in farmer
she's
ski
done
also.
well.
And she did well in farmer
So
ski
she's
also.
done well.
Um,
So
okay.
so Malora.
Yeah, she performed. She performed well, and but you had a good performance of those Black Point guys.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Well,
Raging
in
Bull
this,
had
they have first is Raging Bull from Black Point.
Eunice second.
Second bull is Lady Eunice from Black Point also. The third boat is New Eyes from Rollville here in Exuma. And the fourth boat is Golden Girls from Bucktown here in Stuart Manor.
Yep.
And the fifth boat is Queen, from Bucktown also. So folks, they've finished the race. We're still waiting for one boat to come in.
Yes, and we'll be enjoying now by Carson Gray's production again. You know,
Yeah,
a
big-
nice scenic view of our Barraterre, the regatta site of the second city. Good drone shot. Yes, good high definition, good stuff. We're giving you the full gamut. We're giving you the full thing of it.
Yeah.
We don't just stick it to the
The
water.
settlement
It's
itself,
regatta,
you know.
right?
So
and
the
it's
drone
doable.
is taking us through the beautiful settlement of Barraterre.
Sorry, yep.
Beautiful little city by the sea. And so this homecoming and regatta is off to a roaring start, and the boats have just
Waiting for one more.
waiting for one boat to finish the course, and then that will be the result of the ocean race this morning, Lou.
Right. And while we at it, just so you won't miss it during this ocean race, we have quite a few amount of sponsors that we would like to recognize.
Sure.
We might not get through all, but
But
recognition.
once Malora comes across the line, then we can recognize some of those sponsors.
Indeed. Yeah.
So let's give Malora her due and wait until
Indeed.
she gets across the finish line.
Indeed. Yeah. And she did well, but I flew in this morning on Bahamas there with the CEO, and he said his performance is going to be very elite. He's going to, I'll have a sidebar and see if you want, give him the opportunity to retrack or whatever he wants. So
But he pulls for it, Malora.
He's the owner.
Oh, he's the owner of Malora.
Yeah. So
The CEO of Bahamas Air?
no, he's the CEO of Malora.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the owner.
Okay.
So
Oh.
I give him the high-ranking status.
Oh, high-ranking status, yeah.
Yes. So
Well,
yeah.
Golden Girl did pretty good today.
see that well. So
Came in fourth.
yeah. So Malora's now approaching the mark.
Malora's not pushing the mark. The breeze has picked up a little bit. She's sailing much faster. So folks, we're waiting for one boat to finish this race, and that is Malora. And she would be the 13th boat in.
Right, and now
She's pretty close to the finish line, and
and
we
that's
can go ahead and mark her. She's the 13 boats.
Right.
Okay. So, Luke, just let me run down the finish for the entire world and the audience here.
Right.
The first boat was Raging Bull from Black Point. The second boat was Lady Eunice from Black Point. The third boat was New Eyes from Rollville here on the mainland. The fourth boat is Golden Girl from Bucktown here. And the fifth boat is Queen, Pat Smith from, Bucktown. And the sixth boat was Confusion also from Bucktown. And the seventh boat is Bullridge here from Barraterre. And the eighth boat was Hogtuss also from Barraterre. The ninth boat was Miss Rory from Thompson here in Exuma. And the 10th boat is Slaughter out of Black Point. And the 11th boat is Patton Pride out of Black Point. And the 12th boat is Grinder Boy. And the 13th boat is Malora. So those are the finishes of the boats and the first ocean race and the first race of the 39th Annual Barraterre Regatta and Festival. So, Luke, maybe you want to give the sponsors a little plug here?
Yes, and we off to a good start. And first of all, we want to congratulate the sailors for putting on
Yeah,
that
sailors
show
are
just
putting
now,
on An excellent show this morning for the fans here.
Wait, what is
And we
it?
had a lot of people out here already.
Right.
And it's early in the morning, and so people are gearing up We're really gearing up for this
Yes.
event.
And what is the disadvantage now? The wind is up and the tide is down.
The
And
wind
now
is up and the tide is down,
you
sir.
can't get another C class. You cannot get another C class.
We
It's
can't
too
get
low.
another C class in yet. We gotta
Yeah.
wait for the tide to come back up.
This evening. That'll be before 4
Yeah.
o'clock this evening. So as we go, we say thank you to the Barraterre Association, Regatta Association, whoever puts
Yeah.
it on. We congratulate them.
The
But
president.
it won't be successful unless you have your sponsors who continue year round to contribute towards the success of regattas. I'll take my time and we're going to recognize quite a few of them. If we miss any, we apologize. You will not miss the second round of our presentation sponsors.
Right.
The Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs, the Ministry of Tourism, the Ministry of Social Services, Alive, Robert Adventure Tours, Outer Island Explorers, Commonwealth Bank, Fidelity Bank, Odyssey, Consolidated Water, Western Air, Bahamas Air, Exuma Water Sports, and Davil Lumber Company, all long-time sponsor, Exuma Jeep Rental, McKinsey's Gas Station,
We
Rayan's,
still streaming, right? We can.
Dr. P, Dr. P,
Okay.
Patrick Rodriguez, Superwash, Nassau Pest Control, Eddie's Electric, Wright's Plumbing, Kavir Burrows, Fenton Miller, Aaron Lloyd, Katrina Sweeting, Trevor Burrows. What's going on? Those are lists of sponsors, and each year we try our best. We try to say thank you for the new
didn't hear you.
added sponsors to this list. You know, but one thing that stands out a bit, we have an individual sponsor here, Dr. P. You know, he's an avid homegrown guy, and he gave a sponsor here too. So we recognize Dr. P for that. And congratulations and thank you to those sponsors and congratulations to those sales who participated just now. The ones who finished further back, we're going to ask, we wish them well, that they do it better now in the series race. That'll be coming up. It's to be had. I think the Commodore Emeritus would probably share that bit of information coming up on what time you possibly have the other race. So Commodore, I've done those acknowledgements of those sponsors, and I think the audience wants to know about an approximate time of the first series race now.
Well, we're thinking about around about maybe 3 or 4 o'clock when tide is high. That'd be the first series race of this regatta. But I just want to say to everyone, we had some technical difficulties this morning, but we were able to correct those difficulties, and we had a very, very good race this morning. I want to thank, Grace Communication, who's doing a splendid job, putting on this.
Yes, we expect nothing less from Carson.
Carson, yeah.
Yes, we expect nothing less. We worked with Carson for a while now. If Carson wasn't up to the standard, I think we would have probably put it on the market for him. So he's doing well.
Yeah. So before we end the broadcast, I just want to run through the finish for everyone who's be streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. So those persons who are listening in all over the Bahamas and all over the world, the first ocean race is finished, and the winners are as follows. The first place boat is Raging Bull from Black Point. The second place boat is Lady Eunice from Black Point. The third place boat, New Eyes from Rollville in Exuma. The fourth place boat is Golden Girls from Bucktown here on the mainland of Exuma. The fifth boat finishing was Queen from Bucktown. The sixth boat was Confusion also from Bucktown. The seventh boat is Bullridge from the home host, Barraterre here. That was great. And the eighth boat also is Hog Tusk from Barraterre. So they should be feeding very good. And the ninth boat is Miss Rory from Mount Thompson. The 10th boat is Slaughter from Black Point. The 11th boat is Patent Pride from Black Point. And the last boat, the 12th boat, is Granite Boy. And the 13th boat is Malora from Barraterre. So there, folks, there you have it, the finish of the first race. And I think we now being able to adjust all the technical difficulties we have. I have my co-host here with me, Luke Bethel, who's done a magnificent job as usual. And so we're going to probably just end the broadcast and hopefully be back to you live and streaming between 3 and 4 this afternoon.
Indeed.
So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening in. And we'll see you later this afternoon. Thank you.